everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to ANNO 1800. We're playing the campaign and this is, I think, episode 5, and the people have started wanting a school building. So we can start by providing them with one, once we have enough bricks. And the bricks are being produced slowly but surely. Pretty soon we will have enough and we will make a school. We need 6 more, so we can wait for that for a little bit longer. And then, in this episode, we are also going to start making gunboats. 2 of them, in fact. And we are nearly ready to make one, because we need 7 weapons and we have 6 right about now. So the production of this is kind of slow, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is working at 100%. Basically, it's going to make one every minute and a half, right? This is coming with more steel. It seems work clothes are going down. This is bad. That is something we need to fix. Luckily for us, this is something that is pretty easily rectified.
I see good in you.
Alright, so we'll make a farm right about there. And there. Now we can have the framework knitters right there. And that should fix the problem, I think. What else then? Consumer goods. Schnapps are completely going down. We need another field of production stuff for that as well. Alright, so let's keep things close. Let's connect them up to all the other things that we've already had so far. Right, and we need more farmers, obviously, but yeah, it's going to be okay. I think people have slowly started moving out, or actually not yet. We basically just need more farmers. Right, so we can definitely work on that, I guess. Right, let's create a few more houses right there. Now we are left with a lot of open spaces, which is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. We'll fill them up with nice things. For example, we still have bronze lions. Now this is the back of the church, and this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to place one there, but we have chess tables.
We all like a nap in the orchard.
We can place a chess table there, and we can play one here. Right, that looks pretty cool. We can have a fountain in the middle there. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Actually, that makes me want to go for a stroll. Ctrl-Shift-R. Here we go. Oh my god. There's actually people sitting here. Now, unfortunately, this does not seem to be chess, but checkers. Obviously, we cannot expect them to actually play, and I do guess that having all of the pieces on the board instead of just the texture would be bad for performance reasons. But yeah, look at that. Even the water in the fountain looks incredible. Now we do still have the clipping on the ground, but oh well, who cares about that, right? Look at this. Fountains everywhere. We've got the church. Look, pigeons on the church even. Oh my god. This is fantastic. The fire station here. People just chilling. And a new newspaper just showed up. The Promised Land. Settlers arrive in numbers to Ditchwater, its illustrious doors opening to reveal a shimmering utopia. Of course, if they lived here, they'd know not to expect that, but still, growth is good. Riot chance, -5%. Daring expansion. Okay, so +5 happiness for that. And then we have an astounding flying machine. Long-eared contraption comes spectacularly down to earth as Morris Featherweather travels a furlong in carrot-powered vehicle. Bunny Faithful. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, said one observer, needs to try something other than wax and feathers. Interesting.
That changes.
No, we'll keep that as it is. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think we have enough to actually make our first gunboats. Yes, we do. So let's get started on that. Meanwhile, let's have a look at Sassenberg, because Sassenberg it's starting to receive everything that it needs. Right, it's making schnapps for everyone. Work clothes are being made. Maybe not in sufficient quantities quite yet, but everyone is happy. And we can start making beer here. Right, so now we needed grain, which is coming from the other place. We need a hop farm. For that we need 2 hop farms, so 40 farmers in total. We have that. 25 workers, which we do not have, and so 100 workers and 40 farmers. Of course, we are going to need to upgrade some houses as well to be able to do this. So let's create another set of houses right there. And once these are full, we can upgrade some of these other ones. Actually, we can just upgrade some of these already. Right, that should be enough. Because these are going to fill up further. And these guys want sausages now. Right, we can provide them with sausages. 30 farmers, 50 workers, and after that... after that we can start doing the other things that we want them to do. Alright, so let's create a pig farm right there. He needs some farm fields, and we can actually fill in this area over here with that a little bit. Because why not? Save some space on this side. Now we can have a slaughterhouse. We'll make the slaughterhouse right next to it. Right, why not? Right, so this provides everyone with the sausages they want. This should fill up the houses even more. Right, so why is there a shortage of fish? The fish simply hasn't reached this place yet. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to come back to this in a minute. Let's have a look at how this is progressing. Right, so 34 seconds to go, and we have 3 other weapons already lined up. So once this has produced enough, we can make another one, and we can sell both of those, and then we could progress beyond that point once we get to the next level of civilization. But for that, they want a school, they want beer. Now, the beer is still some ways away, but the school can in fact already be made right now. And we can make it... This seems like a pretty cool place for a school, right? And this is going to be our upper end area as well, so the placement of that is actually quite good. We could build it over here, I guess, but no. We're going to build it right there.
It's no bright sands, but it really is something.
Right, so now we have a school for the children. Let's have a look at that. All the kids running and playing, having balloons. I never had a balloon in school, I think. Look at that. The hula hoop. There's so many cool details in this game, man. Like children playing with the hula hoops and the balloons and the small little animals that you don't really notice from up high. Chickens, hens, cats, dogs. All the little animations that might not be noticeable unless you get really close down to the ground. Now we have the carts moving around. Milk and cream. Bakery. God damn, this is so cool.
Game saved.
And look at Bright Sands, way off in the distance, this huge city. Now, the frame rate does drop here to about 30 when I look in this direction, but I don't find that too upsetting, actually.
Family.
Alright, so he doesn't like us. Or he likes us even less than before. That's fine, though. 2 more.
She's small, but she's keen.
And we have our first gunboats, and we can move it over to this guy. Meanwhile, though, we have another quest.
Now, here is a vital matter of queen and country.
I most certainly did not intend to mix up the Duchess's ships in this ordeal. Could you manage this rather thorny misunderstanding for me and send her my sincerest apologies?
Jolly
What do you
Roger.
want? Castaways. Right, we can save the castaways, no problem. Right, ship is on its way. And for that we will get another 4,000 gold, and we need it because we are already down to 18,000. Now we are in the positive, but this doesn't really contribute a whole lot of money very quickly. So this is going to be... this is good, obviously, because we're not bleeding money, but we're also not really gaining any money. That is a thing that we're going to have to fix. So it seems the workloads are still decreasing. That's unfortunate, but pretty easily fixable. So 60 farmers is what we need. So I guess 2 more houses would do, but let's just create a little row. We could extend the row like this. Because why not? Let's break this thing up a little bit. There we go. I like messing with the shapes a little bit, just for the variation. I just don't want to have constant blocks here, you know? Right. Back on topic though, that means we need another of these. Right, and we're going to need another framework knitters, which we'll make right there, and we will extend the road here as well as there. Guess we could just go around, because why not, right? And this ship can be sold.
Don't tell me I've missed another appointment.
11... wow. There's a lot of business to be had there. That is incredible. Right, so the wind is not quite in our favor at the moment. I wonder, are we at war yet with the pirates?
These men know the art of dying.
I don't think so. Oh, we are actually. Interesting. Doesn't seem the pirates are interested in firing. Oh, okay, there we go.
Attack.
I was going to say, not interested in firing back at us, but oh crap. Why are there 3 pirate ships here? That's really bad. Alright, so we'll pick up the castaways and we'll immediately go back to this place before we get completely overwhelmed. I don't want to lose our only ship. Would be really bad because it's very hard to replace. Anyway, let's have a look at what else the workers want. Right, they wanted beer.
Attack.
They wanted beer. So that is something that we were going to work on. So we needed 2 hop farms. 40 farmers for that. And then 100 workers. Right, so we need to upgrade some more houses.
You reached a
Right,
new
so that's 100.
milestone.
And then we needed 40 farmers, so we need a few more buildings there.
Ship under
That
attack.
should be enough pretty soon. Still under attack, but we're running away from these pirates. They're not really a threat to us at the moment, which is good news. Alright, so let's take a look at all of this beer. So we have grain on the field here. The malt house makes malt. Yes, we can make that one right there. So this thing is actually, yeah, this is the thing that requires the grain. So we have 40 grain available on the island so far. That's good stuff. 30 seconds. So this one will produce quite nicely for the 1 brewery. This one could support 2 breweries, I think. The hop farm, however, is going to take much longer. Right. Right, that's a pretty nice looking field. Get a road extended behind it, and we needed 2 of these. Don't forget. So, because the production time of this is quite long. I guess we'll extend this about this direction. Right, and then finally we need a brewery. The maintenance costs of this is quite high. It will send us into the red. We don't have iron here. That's kind of unfortunate. So we need to bring some iron before we can actually make it. But for now, this has started making malt for us. These things will start making hops for us. So we'll have 2 hops every minute and a half. We'll have, let's say, in that same time we will have about 3 malt. Right, and we have enough farmers to actually fully staff these buildings. And we will have the workers,
You've got
I guess.
our
Ah,
interests
they
at
want
heart.
bread as well. Right, so that is something that... Ah, and they want a church. So if we build a church... Oh, we need bricks for
Brought
that.
some joy. That really is first rate.
Alright, so let's bring some steel and some bricks over to our island. Meanwhile, though, we can start making another gunboat. So. Yeah, we only have 2 ships, so I have not accidentally forgot about one of them. We still haven't made the second ship yet, but soon, in roughly 3 minutes, we will have our second ship and we'll be able to sell it for profit. Too many transporters and it's being delayed. Well, this is going to probably change because right now it is being delivered from these 3 as well, which is not good. But these 3 should soon start providing their goods to the brewery. So these 3 will become one thing that needs to unload into the small warehouse. So that problem should fix itself pretty soon, I think. Now, we can also make bricks here, and for that we need 50 workers, 100 workers as well. And it will be nice to have a self-sufficient source of bricks on this island. But for now, we're just going to bring some over ourselves. Construction material. So, let's bring 50 planks because we have them. We'll take all the bricks. We'll take 20 steel. And that's going to last us for a while. Excellent. It's so cool, man. Alright, let's take a walk around this area. Look at all the piggies. It's a very small pen for so many animals. It kind of makes me feel bad. I don't like that. They seem content enough, though.
Better doing this by hand.
I got the people working in the fields. Plenty of them, in fact. That's another thing that really surprised me in this game, is that there are so many people in the fields. And it's the butchery, curing the meat, making the sausages. You can even kind of see the heat shimmer. It seems like it, anyway. Ah, that's so cool. And even the sounds when you get close to this. The big mountains in the background.
I love the smell of
They're really cool. Of course, we can take a sprint, but we cannot jump over the hedge. It's kind of interesting that we can jump, but we cannot actually do anything else. Like, we cannot actually jump over things, so I don't know why that feature is in here. Cannot jump on top of things. Or kind of go over that, I guess, but not really. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Where's our ship? It's on its way. Almost there. Right. Meanwhile, though,
Ship constructed.
New orders?
this thing is done. Let's sell it for profit. That gives us a lot of money. A lot. Right, so all of that information is not really interesting anymore. These guys want a church. We will soon provide it to them. When they do, the population will increase. Right, church. We could build it to the back of this beer house. Oh man. Sometimes my English fails me. Alright, so they have a house. They should now be happier. They should fill up a little bit more. And we should also have the materials required to make a brewery. And we will make the brewery right there. Seems like a great place. Then we will open up our trade routes. And we will actually add the beer. So we will load beer in Sassenberg. And we will unload it in Ditchwater. Now we have 2 slots on that ship. So this is absolutely fine. This is going to work out nicely. We could upgrade this thing later on as well. Now the trick here is that these guys, we should not increase the population level beyond or to the point where they actually want beer as well. Or I should try to not do that so much. But they do want bread, and that's something we can still give them. So we need more farmhouses to do that. Oh crap, that's a misclick. Yeah. Right. Houses. This should give us plenty of people to upgrade from.
Like a frog on it.
And with that, we will soon be able to make bread for these people. Alright, so we're missing fertility. So all we really need is 10 farmers for the flour mill. I guess we can make this somewhere else as well. So, because we have the bricks over here, and I want to make use of those pretty soon. And that means we need a small warehouse over here. I guess we could make it right across. With one space in between, so we can put down a road. Right, we'll add the thing there, the bridge. That's excellent. And then for the workers to have bread, we will add a flour mill. Right there. We'll have a bakery. Right there. Now we have plenty of people, so this is going to be fine. We'll keep an eye on things. Of course, more and more people will move in once they have all the things they want. And then we'll have more people to work with, and we'll see if we can set up some brick production as well. Because like I said, it's good to be self-sufficient on every island. Or as close as you can get to it anyway. Now then, these people should soon have beer. The beer should be on its way. Everything else is basically provided for, except let's take a look. Schnapps still not being made enough. We are getting low on fish as well. Right, so these are all things that we need to fix. Right, we can add another fishery, I suppose. I don't really like filling up my harbor area with all these fisheries, but I don't really have a ton of choice right now. I guess we could make 3 over here instead of over there, because this is a huge beach actually. Then we had the schnapps. Right? Potato fields everywhere. Right, so we need a couple more. Little field right there. Now we are moving into the negative, which is not great. This thing is soon going to be overwhelmed, which is a little bit unfortunate, but yeah. I guess we could use a few more farmer houses for all of this stuff. We'll make a few over here. Already our town is becoming quite sizable. Let's go into postcard view for a moment. Look at that.
Screenshot taken.
This looks really cool as well. I like this spot. You're gonna already see
Screenshot taken.
some pollution over here coming from the factory, the smog and everything. This is really cool though. Great for angles and thumbnails and things like that. Really cool screenshots. And I guess we could even make another farm over here to provide more grain to the other islands, because I'm not sure. How much do we have? 2 tons. It's not really a lot. We can fix that. We need 20 farmers though, but the 20 farmers are coming in, so that's not a problem. Now I think I would like to have a road extend through here. Now we can have another field. So right about there. Getting pretty close to filling this thing up. Now we need 4 more. I guess we'll add 4 right there. Alright. More grain for the grain god. Oh, we need to sell our ship, by the way.
Anyone for croquet?
Now we only need a frigate. Now for the frigates, like I said, we needed to have the next tier of civilization. We can actually give that to them right now. Beer has finally arrived. And I wonder, all of the tons of beer that have been produced are immediately used up.
I'm starting to wonder if you can't turn things around.
So the brewery is working at 100%. Grain is stable. Hops are kind of filling up. And malts, full output storage. Is it in raw materials, intermediary product? Where is malt in this list? 11. Alright, so I think we could get away with a second brewery. We need 75 people though, so we need to upgrade some houses. That's enough. The maintenance costs are quite high, which is a bit unfortunate, but it will do. Right, so hopefully this is going to double production, but we'll have to keep a lookout to see how this is actually, or if this is going to be working at full capacity. So hops, 3 out of 115, reserved 3. I think it's going to be okay, but like I said, we'll have to keep an eye out. Once we have a
Fire
stable...
broke out.
Crap. I forgot about that. Alright, I'll just add a fire station. Right there. Of course it is too late right now. Which is a little bit unfortunate. And I don't see any civilians running over here to put out the fire. That was something that they did in ANNO 1404. But sadly for us, there will be no such luck. Anyway, we have been playing for quite some time already, so I'm going to be putting a cut in here, but please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more, and I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.